Daily Altcoin Recommendation.
If you're looking for an early stage gem, this project just launched today.
Welcome to the Bean Pod. This is your place for all things stocks and crypto. From beginner tips to expert picks. Use this as fuel for your investing journey, because when you're in the know, your money will grow.
This episode of the Bean Pod is sponsored by BitGet.
BitGet is the most user-friendly and secure crypto trading platform for both beginners and experienced traders.
BitGet is the best place to not only trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also all the small cap gems that we discuss every day.
With 24/7 customer support, leverage trading, and a wide array of other advanced features, BitGet sets itself apart from every other centralized exchange.
Through Beanstalk's official partnership with BitGet, you'll receive 15% off all trading fees when you sign up using the referral link in the description.
All views expressed by speakers on the Bean Pod are solely their opinions. You should not treat any opinion expressed on the Bean Pod as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a specific strategy, but only as an expression of their opinion. This podcast is for informational purposes only.
Welcome to the Bean Pod. This is Shane, aka the Jolly Green Investor.
And this is Josh, the Nifty Investor.
Today, we're going to be talking about a brand new crypto gem that just launched today.
Look, there are hundreds of projects that seem to launch every single day. This one looks really, really sharp. We are early round investors in it, and there's a reason why. Because we see how, exciting it is, but we also see the real world application that is available to the whales, to the general public, to the retail. I think this might be a platform that everybody starts using.
I think I'm very passionate about this project. The more that I started researching into it before we invested, and when you listen to their founder talk and you look at what they're building, it is really, really cool. So if you think about what happened in the last bull run, right? All these platforms for trading came out, whether you're trading tokens or NFTs or, eventually it's going to be real world assets, which we'll get into later in the episode. Some of them are clunky. Some of them aren't so fun to use. Some of them are super, super complicated. But what this platform is doing, it's an all-in-one marketplace, which you'll be able to trade tokens, NFTs, and eventually real-world assets. But it's gamified.
Yeah.
It's making it into a game. It's making it fun. It's giving you rewards for actually participating in things. And they've come up with a super innovative way, which will allow people to get in and purchase assets that they could have never possibly afforded. Like most people could never afford a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, right? $50,000. But with this platform's new system, the new tech is all based around this. People that don't have that much money can start to own valuable assets. And I think that is their killer use case.
I can see that being one of the biggest problems, with one of the more recent BlackRock announcements, and how they're now getting into tokenized securities. They announced it via Ethereum. I think it was like $100 million via USDC, where they're starting up this platform where, it's going to be the institutional players who are going to be allowed to trade these tokenized securities. And, when we look at some of these other RWA projects, not everybody can afford to purchase outright a Rolex watch or anything that is a real world asset. What this is going to do is it's going to eliminate or at least lower the cost of barrier to entry into the marketplace via a gamified approach.
Yep.
And it's really unique, and it's going to give everybody an opportunity to own a real world asset that might be out of your league.
Yep.
But it's going to be done in a very fun way.
For sure. So the project we're talking about today that just launched, the coin just dropped today, is called ESE. And the ticker is ESE. Now, the feature that I'm so bullish on is this raffle system, right? So this is one of the new features that ESE is going to be bringing out for all the digital assets. So here's a quick example. Say I want to sell this watch. Let's say it costs, for example, $5,000. Now, if you don't have $5,000, typically you're not going to be able to buy the watch. But I'm going to create this raffle system. I'm going to tokenize the watch on ESE, the platform. I'm going to create a raffle system. I get to choose the number of tickets in the raffle, like a lottery, the price per ticket, and then how much profit the person can make.
Right.
So say you only have $20, but if I choose 5,000 tickets and it's only $10 a ticket,
yeah,
I'm going to profit a lot. The person with the person that won the lottery is going to get the watch for a very small. It's like a lottery system. Who doesn't love lotteries? Who doesn't love gambling? Who doesn't? It's bringing. It's like EC is building a bridge between lotteries, gambling, crypto, NFTs, digital assets, everything. And I think it's a lot of fun.
It ensures that the person listing the item gets it sold every time, which is the best part.
Yep.
And, let's say you own a multi-million-dollar house in the real world. Sometimes those properties will sit there for 3, 4, 5 years because somebody doesn't have $10 million to come spend on that property.
Yeah.
But imagine if you could list that property, 10 million, everybody gets to put in gets to put in these tickets at, it's $20 each. Now the owner of that digital property, just imagine it being transferred to the blockchain, all these things, ensures that their house is sold. Yep. But then somebody else gets it's like that amazing lottery system. It's like super fun. Yeah. And this is all done, the winner's chosen by the Chainlink VRF as well. So that verifiable random number generator.
Yep.
Once the asset is totally accumulated. So it's pretty cool.
Imagine yourself coming onto the EC platform and there's all of these amazing things that are being auctioned off, whether it's a digital asset like a tokenized watch or a piece of art or a collectible, or maybe people are auctioning off a Bitcoin. Like it can be tokens.
Sure, yeah.
1 Bitcoin, 1 Ethereum. Or maybe people are auctioning off the newest, latest, and greatest, hottest NFT, right? And you're in this marketplace and you're like, oh my God, look at all these amazing things. Well, normally you can't afford any of these things. But one, you can enter into these raffles because of the low ticket costs of the lottery, or you can actually earn entry into raffles just by completing tasks on EC, like a testnet. Testnet, you go around, you do things, and you get rewarded, you earn tokens. Well, EC is going to have a similar way where people can engage with the community, whether it's sharing posts or whatever, inviting people with your referral link, getting people involved, chatting, who knows, commenting. And you can get access to lotteries for things that have actual value with no actual monetary investment.
Right.
That is fucking awesome.
I wonder if so let's say I own a bunch of BitTensor Tau. If I could just list one of my Taus for like 20 grand, I can list it for 20 grand, but people have an opportunity
for $1 a ticket.
For $1 a ticket. So I get my 20 grand and then somebody who put in $1 might have a chance at winning that Tau.
I think it's possible.
I don't see why not.
I think that's why I'm really, honestly, truly passionate about this platform. I think the opportunity is endless. And I think, we're seeing retail flush into crypto here. We saw the craze, what happened with Opensea last bull run, right? It was insane what was on there every day. I think EC is going to be this bull run's Opensea, and it's going to be way beyond NFTs. It's going to be tokens, real world assets. It's going to be NFTs. It's going to be everything digital assets with this super fun. It's all about community, right? So it's social. So like Opensea doesn't have chat rooms.
Yeah.
EC has chat rooms, right? It's like building in Discord into the whole platform where you're selling stuff. Think about the banter that's going to go on in these chat rooms. Like it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. And look, in the first 60 days since their testnet launch, 300,000 plus users in socials, 1 million plus wallets connected with $100 million plus in assets. That's just testnet in the first 2 months.
Yep. What
happens when word starts spreading? Like you said, these social chat rooms, all these things. When somebody eventually owns one of my Tau for $20, but when I've had it listed for $20K and they got for $10,
for sure,
that's gonna start spreading.
Yeah, I mean, like we watched videos, the interviews with the CEO. The guy's super switched on, very passionate about the project, which is a huge green flag, green tick box when you're doing research on any project. Look at the founder, look at the team. Then you go deeper into the team. Advisors from Binance, Rarible, which is one of the top NFT marketplaces of last bull run. So we have advisors with specific experience. We have advisors from Blur, which is another one of the top NFT marketplaces. And then advisors from Chainlink, which is integrating the technology to make sure things are fairly lotteried off and raffled off. They raised a bunch of money. This was a very, very hot sale for like venture capitalists and stuff because, again, marketplaces become the hubs for the bull run when they become very hot because there's a ton of liquidity, volume. People are trading like crazy. During the bear market, marketplaces are cold because people are just chilling.
Yeah.
You buy your coins, you just sit there and you're sad. Right?
Yeah.
But in the bull market, man, people are flipping. Oh, this new NFT, this new watch, this token. Oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're combining the social aspects. And like when you go onto a platform and you can immediately tell like if it's very well built, like Rollbit, for example. Rollbit's a great platform.
Yeah.
It's fun to use, the cool buttons, colors. It's really simple-ish. EC is the same way. You go into EC, it's like, man, this is well built. The technology is fast, it's sleek. I think this has massive potential. And as we mentioned, this thing just launched today.
Yeah, look, for users, it brings high demand and faster sales and an opportunity for people to own high net worth value digital assets for a fraction of the cost. It's win-win-win for everybody.
I think this is going to absolutely change the game of crypto. As we mentioned, this is not financial advice. We are personal investors in the EC project. The token is ECE. It just dropped today. We think this could become the go-to marketplace for trading all digital assets for this bull run. So check it out.
Absolutely. Hey, make sure you guys tune into the next episode.
That one is going to be a banger.
All views expressed by speakers on the BeanPod are solely their opinions. You should not treat any opinion expressed on the BeanPod as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a specific strategy, but only as an expression of their opinion. This podcast is for informational purposes only.